Peter, what are we talking about?
Ah, God, I don't know, John. What are we talking about?
Oh,
today?
no.
Sorry. That comes at the end. You can watch all the way to the end. Yeah. We're talking about the Secret Service, who have been reported to be monitoring OnlyFans and Pinterest for nefarious activity.
And we launch our new show on a new platform.
Not so critical update after dark. Subscribers only. So come join us.
Picking up where we left off with the penguin porn yesterday, today we're looking at a story in reclaimthenet.org where they reveal that the Secret Service has been surveilling OnlyFans and Pinterest.
So I have a question. My American friends, and well, true blue American and semi-American friends. Secret Service, isn't that the people who are supposed to protect the president?
That's
right?
one of their duties. Yeah.
Okay. So
it's also to protect the United States.
Right.
So, okay, everyone knows what OnlyFans is. I hope
it's not just penguin porn.
It's definitely not. It's a site where you can subscribe to people who do, stuff on camera.
What kind of stuff, John?
Cosplaying, porn.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No. Tiptoeing around this one. Yeah, no. But they do claim that it's just subscriber-only content, right? It can be any kind of subscriber-only content.
Anything. You can be anything. It's like the reason OnlyFans really took off was because Patreon changed up their terms of service and disallowed all not suitable for work stuff. So any nudity or even like revealing cosplayers had to move over to OnlyFans because Patreon kind of screwed them. And I think it has to do with Visa and MasterCard.
Credit card processing.
Visa and MasterCard despise, I don't know why, but they just do not accept porn companies.
Yeah.
So
it's because of the child porn stuff.
But OnlyFans is not just NSFW, right?
No. OnlyFans is anything that you want to. You could do 3D printing OnlyFans.
Should we consider getting on OnlyFans?
No, definitely not. Anyway, so
our community could support us there.
This article covers that it's been discovered that the Secret Service surveilled and continues to surveil the websites OnlyFans and Pinterest. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this because, yes, it's funny. Like, you have actual Secret Service analysts sitting there scrolling through different categories of fucking porn for work. But it is actually probably for work because one way that organized crime and terrorist groups communicate is through the not standard types of services. So it would be like an MMO, for example, a massive multiplayer online video game, or Pornhub, or OnlyFans. And these are your not so standard, and it's a perfect place to kind of be obscure through your, like, you can use this to your advantage if you're a criminal or a terrorist organization and communicate with, fucking terrorist cells across the world using these services. And that, I think, is probably their biggest argument to why they're surveilling OnlyFans.
Yeah. And in the article, they said they didn't disclose why they were doing it, and they didn't disclose if they are still doing it.
Which means that
they're definitely still doing it.
But by that argument, you just would say they're surveilling everything.
Of course.
Oh, wait, that's true. Yeah, everything. Never mind. I get it now.
Exactly. This is definitely this is a very click grab title. Like, they used OnlyFans specifically, obviously, because Pinterest is not OnlyFans, right? Like, Pinterest, you have your boards with whatever you want type categories. You can make all types of boards of images and clips. And I believe that they have a messaging function in Pinterest, a private messaging function. So it's a perfect place again to kind of be obscure and hide under the surface of legitimate services. In the scenario, if you're a criminal or
So there's
a terrorist.
This reminds me. There's a thing in internet protocols like HTTP, which is used for the web, and SMTP, which is used for email, and DNS, which is used as a domain directory service, where called tunneling. And the protocols are designed for their particular use. DNS is used for looking up records about a domain. And tunneling is where you misuse, or not really misuse, but you use the protocol in a way that enables you to send things through. You put another protocol through that. So, for example, there's things like browsing the web via DNS, which is not what DNS is intended for, but
right.
You can do it if you kind of mess with how it's working. Basically, you're sending data from one place to another, and if you send the right kind of data in the right format, you can tunnel through the original protocol. And this feels like tunneling, kind of like the communications via OnlyFans comments and private messages. It's just a way of misusing the it's intended for the creators to contact their subscribers and discuss things with them, but actually it could be used for anything. It could be used for, I don't know, drug sales, terrorist cells, or whatever, anything like that. So there is a kind of legit use for monitoring this stuff. But you're right. I think it's very much a clickbait article.
I hope they at least had to pay for their subscriptions to whoever they were.
Well, I wonder how they monitor. Like, what is it that they're monitoring? Because that would mean if they're monitoring direct messages, private messages, that would mean that they have subpoenaed OnlyFans, right, to get information. Or if they're monitoring posted things, that would mean that they probably need a subscription, unless again they subpoena OnlyFans. So
there's so much content out there, though. If you think like all the ways you mentioned, just YouTube, OnlyFans, Pinterest, MMOs, there's no way you could. I mean, well, I'm gonna say I hope it's true that there's no way they could possibly monitor all of those things.
I would say that probably what's happened is that they have. They haven't just gone to OnlyFans and thought, terrorists might be using OnlyFans to check it. We're going to go and monitor it. There's been a terrorist cell that they've discovered which has been using OnlyFans, and so they've said, right, we need to monitor OnlyFans now. I don't think it ever comes from the other way around.
I don't know if you could volunteer for that. I will help monitor OnlyFans.
You're so patriotic.
Patriotic. That's
wow.
right.
Yeah,
truly. A volunteer of the ages.
I know.
What a service you're doing to this country.
Civil-minded.
Do what you can.
Said that,
yeah. Amazing.
I do think I think there may be a niche available to be the top privacy and security talk show on OnlyFans.
I'm not sure that I'm not sure that category exists yet. We could pioneer.
We'd be pioneers,
here. Yeah, we would be first of a kind.
I think
there
we need
are
a poll.
all sorts of naked versions of things, aren't there? In the Czech Republic, they used to have the naked weather girl. I think I told you about this.
That's right.
Before.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you bring that up
clothes.
in this context.
Well, I was just thinking that the naked privacy and security podcast.
Oh, you want to be naked?
Wow.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Well, only for the OnlyFans content.
Why are you trying to make it weird, Peter?
Losing clothes as we're talking,
Yeah. Depending on the severity of the exploit.
Sure.
Oh, there's been a data breach.
All right, we're done. This is it. I'm tapping out.
It's a 0-day CD score 9.
Like and subscribe.
All close off.
See everyone tomorrow.